Hey guys, okay, so long time no see. I know for you guys it doesn't feel like it's been a long time, but for me, because the last couple of videos I have put up have been pre-filmed, it feels like a long time. So, excuse me. All right, so today I thought I'd do something a little bit different, and I decided to try mixing all my drop foundations together. Okay, so I already started this. Okay, got them all, a bunch of them mixed up, and I'll show you what they're, that way you didn't have to like watch, I don't know, let me know in the comments if you guys would rather have watched me drip every single one without any time lapse, sped up, fast forward type of thing, because I still cannot, try as I might, cannot figure out how to do that. Okay, so I have got in there the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum Foundation. And it was just about the dropper bottle, like that's all I cared about. This is just something fun, please don't come at me in the comments. Okay, so I got that one. I've got the Morphe 2 Hint Hint Skin Tint, so good. By the way, I did not care for this one very much, like it's okay, but it's not like, you know, anyway. I have the AOA Studio A Plus Buildable Satin Foundation, amazing. Like 150 this is, it's amazing. The JOA Truly Yours Natural Finish Foundation Drop, also amazing. I don't think they sell this anymore, honestly. I've been seeing it on clearance a lot on the JOA website, so bummer that that one's being discontinued. The Revolution Pro Foundation Drops, very nice. I love the shade of this. It's very brightening on my skin. And the last one is the Revolution, it's the Relove Makeup Revolution London Super Serum Hyaluronic Acid Foundation. Okay, this one, I'm gonna drop it in, but it is so difficult to remove, oh my goodness, from the jar. And if you try and pull this out and you're like, it makes a mess everywhere, okay? So we're just gonna put a little tiny drop. Just wanted to show you guys that one at least, okay? I do have a sponge, we'll see what happens, but I just wanna see how this is gonna work. Let me see, how am I gonna mix this up? I think I'll take just the end of one of my brushes and just kind of mix it, do a little mixy mix. The shade looks decent. My skin tone, ever since I went to Florida, has definitely darkened. Oh, it looks good though. So, whereas before, you know, a shade like this, which is, I think this is the lightest shade, is it in this, oh my goodness. It is in the shade 301 Porcelain. Would have been spot on for me. Now this is almost too light. This one is pretty close. The undertone is perfect, but the tone of it is much closer than it used to be. The Hint Hint Skin Tint in the shade Hint of Creme. It says fair with golden undertones. This, when I first reviewed this, tried this, it was too dark. Undertone, perfect, but the shade was just too dark. Now this is closer to my actual skin tone. We'll see what happens today. I haven't worn makeup in a while because I've just been sick, had sick kids, things going on, crazy stuff. So I haven't worn makeup in a while, but so we'll see if I have changed color. And I feel like this is already oxidized a bit. One of these, I don't remember which, is an oxidizer. I don't remember which. One of them is, so we're just gonna see that in action today, aren't we? Okay, all right, so we got it all mixed up. I'm going to put whatever is on this little, okay, so yeah, that looks pretty decent. In this lighting, I am looking a bit more on the beigey side. Excuse me. So, oh, I'm knocking everything down. Sorry, I took a little break because the allergies. You guys know, if you've been here for a while, you know. I think I'm just actually gonna, because it's like just like this, I'm gonna take a sponge and just at least dot it on, and we'll see what happens. I might feel like I need a brush because all these drop foundations are pretty sheer, so this might soak up too much. So I'm just gonna, whoa! Well, that's a bit much, honestly, so. That's a bit much. Okay, so I'm gonna take this sponge, which is also damp, and we'll just see what we can do. I'm getting more coverage than I was expecting. It's looking a little bit beigey pink though, which is just not what I like at all. I want it to be more golden, more yellow toned. But the shade is not terrible. I think it's looking really nice, actually. Like from my face to the mirror, it's looking just real, just natural, honestly. Looks like there might be a little bit more, so I'm gonna put a little bit more on my nose. I think one of these days I'm gonna do another, like a way long time ago when I first started my channel, I did doing my makeup like a YouTuber video. I think I might try it again because I see a lot of makeup channels applying their foundation, just really stamping it on, and it's almost like instead of blending it, they just stamp it, connect all the stamps, and that's their foundation. And I just don't know how that could work for just your regular everyday woman that wants normal makeup, you know what I mean? But we'd like to try and find that out, wouldn't we? Okay, so I feel like from my face to the mirror, this is looking amazing. It's looking, shade looks spot on. I mean, it's a little bit pinky, but not bad, honestly. It could just be the lighting, and I'll check my car because that's like the best place to check for, you know, the most true to life coverage and just the look of the foundation, the shade match and all of that. I can almost always tell in the car lighting. That's just the best lighting. Now for the true test, drum roll please, let's check an up close, shall we? I'll give you guys a little bit of an up close. We got to see how this is treating my pores. Beautiful. This is perfect. My pores are almost completely blurred, like they're almost completely gone. It's not crusty. Not even my problem area after I added more coverage, added more product right here. Not even there is it looking bad. I feel like I'm getting really good coverage, but it still looks remarkably natural. It looks good, like it looks really good. It's not too shiny, so if you want more of a dewy finish, I feel like these two are true satin finish foundations. This is so beautiful though, you guys. Like if you have not tried the AOA Studio Buildable Satin A+ Buildable Satin Foundation, you really should give this a try. And like, even if you're like, well, I'm not sure my shade, they're $1.50 at the most, like and it is half an ounce, I believe. Yeah, 0.64 ounces. So you can get as much as like a regular standard foundation, but you can get like 2 of these and it's still like only $3. Beautiful foundation. So you can like make sure you get your correct shade and everything. This one also, if you can get your hands on this, it's beautiful. I have it in the shade Natural Ivory, JLF115 Natural Ivory. And this, why don't we get some shade swatches, shall we? Since we're just sitting around. This is such a beautiful foundation, honestly. I don't know why they ever like decided to discontinue it. It's so beautiful. And I'll just put all the swatches out. I feel like maybe some of these serums, because not all of these are just like foundation serums. Some of them are just drop foundations. It's not necessarily a serum. But some of these serums that I did add might be making it so that the foundation is just, you know, smooth and not gunking up my pores. But I'll talk about the foundations as we talk about or go over the shades and stuff. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to see all these. We'll see what happens. Okay, so this one right here is the L'Oreal one. This one has hardly any coverage. Oh my goodness, why am I such an idiot? Look at that. Anyway, this one has very natural coverage, didn't cover very much for me, and this was $20 when I got it from Ulta, and I feel like that's just a lot. It's just a lot for what you're getting. Like, if you wanted to use this as a mixer, perfect. This is probably the one thing that throughout all these made it look so beautiful on my skin. That's just a guess because a lot of these other ones don't give me problems with pores and stuff anyway. So again, that's this one right here, and I feel like it is oxidizing, so this might have been the oxidization culprit. Could have been this one too though, honestly, because this one looks like it's oxidizing as well, which I believe, let's talk about that one, is the Joa Truly Yours. Was it? Now I don't know which is which. Okay, let's see. I know for sure that this one is this one right here. Okay, and it is in the shade F6.5. Okay, most brightening, so this is going to be very brightening on your skin. This one on its own though does clog up my pores. Not clog them up, but like it gets stuck in all my pores. So it's not bad. It looks very beautiful on my skin except for the pore issue. Okay, I've already talked about both of these. This one is this one right here. So it is in the shade 301 Porcelain. Okay, so if you're interested in like what porcelain looks like, that one right there. Okay, this one is going to be this one right up here, the most beigey one. This one is fine. It's fine, but I think the shade of it just makes my skin look too gray. So I don't think the product is bad, and I have reviews on all of these if you want to look them up. I don't think the product is bad. It's just not the most amazing, but it's really inexpensive. All right, and the last one, the Morphe 2 Hint Hint Skin Tint, is this one, the darkest one. So this is a beautiful foundation as well. It's buildable. It's got more dew to it than these two, which are satin. But honestly, if I had to pick out of all of these which one I would recommend you get, this one absolutely, without a doubt. It is a beautiful foundation. Ticks all the boxes, inexpensive, looks gorgeous on the skin, and just a good, like, you can't go wrong with this. And again, if you're worried about your shade, they do have swatch, samples that you can look at and pictures on the website and everything, but you can get 2 or 3 or 4 of them and still it won't break the bank. And then also, like, because for my thing was always, I want to get enough things to make it worth me having to pay shipping. That's always my problem, is shipping costs. Shipping costs are so much. So every time I order from AOA Studio, which is not all the time, but when I do, I have several times and I have like solid products from that website, but I always order enough, be it getting a brush, getting a brow product, getting a whatever, powders, anything, whatever it is. I always order enough to make it worth my while for shipping costs. And that's all a matter of my own opinion, but that's that. Okay, but I don't think you can go wrong with this foundation. It is beautiful. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding my bell. Let me know how you guys like videos like this. If you're just like, please don't ever do that again, I might not ever do it again. But I'm not very good with people telling me stuff. I usually just do what I like to do anyway, but I do want to hear your guys' feedback. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.